YouTube, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. All right, y'all, so I'm here to give y'all 3 of the biggest mistakes that I made in trucking. Y'all already know how I do it. I'm gonna list them right off the bat, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna go into detail and explain each one. With that being said, I'm gonna dive right into it. So number 1, I didn't prioritize my health. Number 2, I was always in a rush. And then number 3, I never made time for myself. So going back to number 1, y'all, not prioritizing my health. Like I told y'all, when I first got my CDL back in 2019, all I ever heard was work hard, right? And I'm talking about physically out there killing myself. I told y'all I had 3 shitty trucking jobs when I first started, to get some type of experience. Those was the only jobs that would hire me because of my age and lack of experience, right? So I took them jobs. But those was like physical labor jobs. The only one I wouldn't say was the quality, which was hauling the gravel, because all I'm doing is rolling up a tarp, so it wasn't too physical, right? But the MG, hopping in and out of a truck, and then the grass place or the grass company, it was physical labor too, because sometimes I had to throw the grass, but it wasn't every time though, right? So especially like an MG, like I'll be working super duper hard in the summer, in the winter, when it's super duper cold, hopping in and out these trucks, having a lot of stops. And when I say a lot of stops, it's like 35 to 36. I don't remember the most stops on what routes MG had, but I know it don't compare to the Amazon and the UPS drivers. So I ain't competing with y'all, so don't come for me or nothing. I can't even compete with the Amazon or UPS or FedEx drivers. Shout out to y'all, right? But my point I'm trying to make is I was just physically working hard. And I was younger. I was younger as well, y'all. I was 19, 20. It's crazy because like I always tell you on the videos, when I first got my CDL, which was 2019, I was 19. It's currently 2024 and I'm 24. Crazy, right? So yeah, like from 2019 to 2021, I would work hard and then go home and chill and relax. But I'm talking about work hard at the job and then come home and relax. But from 2021 to now, I would work hard at the job and then go home and either go to the gym or work on my side hustles, right? Or sometimes I'll do both. Like I wouldn't even just pick one for the day. I'll do both. Go to the gym first, then come back, work on my side hustles. And I still currently do that, right? So I never really looked at sleep or, taking it easy like that. Like people would try to tell me all the time, man, you need to get 8 hours of sleep. You need to rest and all that. I'm just like, nah, I'm good. Even now, like currently Camilla, she always telling me, you need to sleep 8 hours. And I'm just like, no. And it's just like a mindset thing. And I developed the wrong mindset because sleep is very, very important. Very important, y'all. Like the biggest thing. And I didn't want to sleep a lot because I'm like, okay, if I'm asleep, I can't make money. And I'm playing the game wrong because it's like, if I produce enough assets to make me money while I'm asleep, I can sleep for however long I want, right? That's the worker's mindset, the worker's mentality. And it's not my fault. That's just what I grew up in. But I'm old enough to understand and learn from it, right? Just like, okay, I'm old enough. I'm understanding. Like, hey, that's not how you do it. You playing the game wrong. Like I told y'all in that video, I was playing the game wrong. So now that I'm understanding, I'm fixing that. I'm correcting that. But I'm just telling y'all early on that wasn't my mindset. Because back then, early 2019, 2020, Trey, you can, if you show me how to make $1,000 an hour, I make $23,000 a day, guaranteed. Like that's just me, and it's still me now. It's just if you a hustler, If you know, you know. If you a hustler, It's just like you got to work hard 24/7, and that's just me. Still to this day, even with what I went through with my health condition, rhabdomyolysis. I told y'all I got that back in late 2023 of September. Even with getting that, I'm still the same way. But I have been prioritizing my sleep, y'all. So I would tell y'all, prioritize y'all health. Get the right amount of sleep. Get the right amount of rest. Like, you don't have to go crazy every day. You know, set a schedule. What I notice about all successful people is they set a schedule every day. From this time to this time, I'm doing this and that. You know, set a schedule where in that schedule you get about an hour or 2 hours downtime. And then when it's time to go to sleep, you get the proper amount of rest, right? 8 hours, 9 hours, whatever that may be. And I'm not trying to tell y'all and do different, but currently I'm still getting, I get about 5 to 6 now. I used to get 2, 3, and I get 5 to 6 because I'm still currently driving, right? And that's just Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday, I still wake up early, but I still calculate my sleep hours, you know? So if I'm going to bed at whatever time, I make sure whatever time I get up, add up to 8 hours, me getting 8 hours of sleep. Because once I get the full amount of sleep, like the 8 hours, I feel charged up, ready to go. Like if I sleep for 3 or 4 hours, man, I'm tired because I've done it so much and so long. And I always have a lot of people tell me, man, you got bags under your eyes. And it's the truth. It's because I've been doing it so long. Like, you only can drink a certain amount of coffee or energy drinks till you get used to them. And that's another thing, y'all, about the health. I was crushing energy drinks left and right. I'll drink about 3, 4 Red Bulls a day. Horrible, 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 especially for the heart. Horrible. Wouldn't recommend it. Same with coffee. Like, I'm drinking coffee, switching back to energy drinks in the same day. And I'm just like, man, I need to slow down because heart beating fast. I'm feeling weird, tingly. You know, if you know, you know. Like I said, this is for the people that was on that extreme level of hustling. Or it's really for everybody, but I'm saying like the extreme hustlers can relate, you know. Not prioritizing your health, it could catch up with you. So like I said, I would tell y'all, prioritize y'all health, man. Get the proper amount of sleep. You know, same with rest. I mean, sleep and rest are the same, really. But, you know, if you drink coffee or energy drinks, try to cut back. If you know you drink 2 or 3 a day, cut back to 1. You know, fix your health. If you're in the trucking industry already, or if you plan on getting into the trucking industry, just make sure you install or implement the right, or set the right schedule, I should say. Just set the right schedule to where you still getting the proper amount of rest, and you know, you your best self. You know, you feel energized and ready to go without having caffeine. So just do that. Going to number 2 is rushing. I can even add a video, and I might add a video to show y'all what I meant by that, or what I mean by that, right? So out of all these trucking jobs I had, that was my biggest thing. I rush everywhere. Like everywhere. Speeding, you know, trying to hurry up and get the load off or get the boxes delivered. That was me. My name, Trey Jackson, written all over that. And to tell y'all the truth, y'all, it really don't do nothing, to be honest. Like, if I start my day at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I know I'm used to getting off at 5, so let's say I start my day at 4 and I'm rushing, and I still get off at 4:40 or 4:30, what is 30 minutes of? Could have got in an accident, could have got a ticket, you know, could have delivered the wrong material or mixed up the boxes or packages I was supposed to deliver. Like, all that play a role in rushing. And I just don't want that to happen to y'all, because it did happen to me. And like I said, I'm gonna add that video. But being in a rush, it really gets you nowhere, because no matter what we gotta realize, and also what I had a hard time understanding, is everybody ain't in a rush, if that makes sense. Like, everybody not in a rush like you. And I noticed that. The person that told me this, I'm not gonna say their name, it's true. When he told me, I'm just like, that makes sense, because I'll be rushing somewhere, trying to zigzag through traffic, whether I was in a Class B truck or a Class A truck. It's people still dictating my day as well, because it's traffic. You might get in a 1 lane or a 1-lane highway or road where it's a person driving slow in front of you and you can't pass them. You know, you might get in a traffic jam or whatever. It's different scenarios that could play, but what I'm trying to tell y'all is rushing to your stop or rushing in general, it really don't make a difference in your day. You still can have a super duper long day no matter how much you rush, right? And I got so many stories on that, but I think that video would do justice of me adding it into this video right now. It'll do justice. Y'all will get where I'm coming from. But don't rush, y'all. Please, please don't rush. Take your time. No matter what, at the end of the day, the goal is to make it home safe. You know, you don't want to get in an accident just trying to rush and hurry up and get back home, right? So get home safe. Like I said, that's the goal. Don't rush. Number 3 is not making time to myself. I would say I gave this job or all these companies that I worked at in the trucking industry majority of my time. Never really made time for myself. Like, I never had days where I just like got off the job and rested, if that makes sense. And it's also because I'm in a grinding stage, right? Like, I'm not trying to have no days off. I'm trying to work hard. So basically reap what I sow. I'm trying to work hard now in my early 20s, mid 20s. That way in my later 20s, early 30s, and 40s could be just, this is how I got it all set up. Work hard, build, manage, and then manage the manage, if that makes sense. Like having a team manage and then just watch over them. So, cause it's like I gotta build from the ground up. I don't, you know, like I told you, I don't come from money. So I gotta get the money. I gotta set up a structure, a plan on how I'm gonna keep retaining the money, cause anybody can get money, right? And once that's set up, I gotta produce. Once that's producing, I gotta manage or hire a team or partners, right? And then the final stage would be manage. But the point I'm trying to make is I never really took time for myself. And that's also like a self thing. I ain't gonna say it's just within trucking and it's trucking, you know, me trying to blame my job because it's still totally up to me. But it's like trucking take all majority of your day. Trucking take majority of your day. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like I told you, I work 14, 15-hour days. When you get off, the only thing you have time to do is to eat and shower and go back to sleep and get ready for the next day. That's all. It's the truth. So I would say, yes, I still have 2 to 3 hours to chill and rest, but it's just like, this ain't what I want to do. So why not work them 2 to 3 hours and put that into myself or what I'm trying to do to get me away from the thing that's taking majority of my day, which is trucking, right? I mean, like, it go hand in hand. Like, it's still kind of my fault, but also not my fault, if that makes sense. But those are the 3 things I have to give y'all. You know, I was trying to make a short video, make this very brief, but you know me, sometimes I like going into detail and explaining everything, and then I get sidetracked with some stories and stuff. But with that being said, that'll be the video. Before I go, I just want to thank y'all for tuning in and showing some love to my channel. I really appreciate y'all, and thank y'all for supporting me. Just continue to support me. Subscribe, also comment if y'all have any questions or want to know anything. But with that being said, I think that'll be the video. I'll catch y'all next video.